Okay guys, part 6 na tayo ng Hogwarts Legacy. Let's go. Saan na pala tayo? Doon tayo.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Revelio.
Before I invented blue powder.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
So nice, so knowledgeable. I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Oh shit.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descender! Defender! Leviosa!
Save natin.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. 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 Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Pleased to see Aaron has his belongings back.
Hello. Do you have anything?
Bili lang tayo, bili.
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and
Leopold.
then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. That's been a pleasure.
Revelio.
Nasaan kaya bahay ni Hagrid dito?
Revelio. Revelio. Brilliant. Revelio.
At least you didn't use my first, Anyone fancy going to Brood and Pet?
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius,
Places.
pay attention to your wand work.
Kagi, di ko napindot.
Well done. I'd recommend that you
Glacius.
There you go.
Descendo. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius.
I think it's nervous lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Revelio. Descendo.
Kailangan natin kalaban.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Assignment's all finished.
Babanda ka nandito. Kala ko gumagalaw to.
Revelio.
I'm convinced that behind
Descendo. Defendo. Glacius.
Rumor is, Professor.
Descendo. Defendo. Glacius.
that's that are nice.
Levioso. Incendio.
Genuinely question as to whether the man's at Hogwarts to steer the next generation.
Revelio.
These two again. Damn, bro, we got the issues, bro.
Levioso.
I never know what to say when I write to my mother.
I never thought that watching plants grow could be so interesting.
How wonderful to see you again.
Descendo. Glacius. Revelio. Descendo. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she
Yo.
taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a
Wingardium
bit of
Leviosa.
concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Fucking hell.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural. Well done! Feel free to practice.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good.
Apologies, Professor.
Not to worry.
Revelio. Descendo. Glacius. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Deliver all those letters. I still get lost looking for them. I really
Incendio. Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Revelio. I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Okay.
Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
My interest in herbology.
Lo. Dun 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 dun.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio!
I was standing behind a till counting knucks and signals.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly. That item is of the highest quality.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Mag-upgrade nga tayo.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Naka-headset ako. Ano, Nay? Ano yan? Lagay ko dun. Opo. Salamat, Nay. Headset po ako. Nay, salamat, Nay.
Descender! Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Descender! Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Abana Kadabra.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I... Powder.
Revelio. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Descendo! Wingardium Leviosa. Defendo. Accio. Revelio. Leviosa. Defendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Not so tricky after all. Revelio.
Mamaya mo na pa!
Revelio. There we go. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Glacius. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Glacius. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That's it. Revelio. Trouble's brewing when I'm without my... Descender. Protego.
Expulsion!
You're the one with his
Expulsion!
Thank you, my friend.
Look what you've done! You pay for that.
That's just the beginning.
Petrificus Totalis!
Flash of inspiration.
Descender.
To your knees. Now, this becomes personal.
Wingardium Leviosa. Defender. Descender.
Petrificus Totalis!
Glacier.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis! Stop that!
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio.
You'll need to be quicker than that.
Expulsor.
Oh, this is getting fun! Petrificus Totalis! What have you done?
Repulsor.
Reductor!
Descender.
Petrificus Totalis!
Benite.
Petrificus Totalis! Damn you! Reductor!
Incendio. Confringo.
Good luck next time!
Descender.
Petrificus Totalis! Hold still!
Glacier. Incendio. Confringo.
Petrificus Totalis!
Revelio.
Totalis! Stop that!
Incendio.
Reductor, Tiger! Learned that in first year, did ya? Petrificus Totalis! I haven't even had me tea yet!
Protego. Incendio. Descender. Confringo. Glacier.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Descender.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Revelio. Confringo.
Petrificus Totalis!
Descender. Confringo.
Somebody else.
Incendio.
I should warn you. No more happy days for you. I see you, dumbass.
Confringo.
You're going to regret that.
Incendio. Defender. Revelio. Hide. Revelio.
Or it can
Descender. Confringo! Defendo! Glacius! Revelio!
Welcome back. Have you finished?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Revelio.
Very good.
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Arresto Momentum.
Well done. You are on
Revelio.
your way to mastering Arresto Momentum.
Arresto Momentum.
Pwede na ako paglalaro ata.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
What size to?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I question anyone teaching defense against dark arts.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
What do you...
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open.
Revelio.
Be sure to stop by soon. Glad those trolls aren't trampling the anymore. It's my livelihood they're hurting when they do that.
Confringo.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio.
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like
Nakatingin ng wala.
Sabi ko ba dapat lahat?
Hindi pa.
Araw ka dyan.
Kaloy po ako pa eh.
I prefer to study in the library. It's always much.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacle.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done!
Flipendo.
Look at that! You're a
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo.
Sa loob ng mahabang panahon ay pagtagpo ang two of the best and most talented child stars noong 1980, sina Matet de Leon at Alex Sequeira. Pinagkita sila sa wake ng Flora Honor. Kung ang mahilig discussing paano pinala ko sila, at alam kong sila ang magkakaroon. Si Aisa ay nagsimulang kumilala sa Ipulaga bilang finalist ng Little Miss Philippines. Samantalang si Pepe Leo naman na anak ni Nora Honor ay sumulya ng bata na Lechante. Sila lahat ay sa kanig pero pareho minahal ng masa. Isang pagpipilatan.
Revelio. Flipendo.
Well done indeed.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I always feel quite safe in Hogwarts.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Galing.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk.
Revelio.
Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise? Revelio.
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're
Revelio.
in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Accio. Revelio.
How are your students getting along? Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddle kids.
Protego!
That you are to be remanded at once.
Shit.
Revelio. Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Revelio.
Near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of goblins.
Revelio.
Right. Why don't you leave the goblins alone? How dare you speak to a prefect that way?
I'm a prefect too, you twit.
That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that. You can't outwit a prefect.
Revelio.
Lost, are we? Or is there something more to your wandering where you don't belong?
Shit.
Revelio. Revelio.
adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well.
The students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to get a few galleons.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw? The students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned better.
Revelio.
Than Hufflepuff this season. I know.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I don't. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio.
You've been staying vigilant with those demigods.
Revelio. Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. Revelio! A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever?
What was the password?
How offensive.
Next. Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now? But I'll allow your limp vocabulary.
Descendium.
This disillusionment charm is superb.
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? Be how I get down. Looks broken. Accio! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descendo!
Alright!
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Reparo! Levioso!
Ha? Yung?
Lift.
Lagay mo nga yung ano
Must be
doon.
how I get down.
Sinuli nga, hindi
Looks
naman
broken though.
Gawin mo ano, sabi sa ano kung tatanggalin yung cover na ulo, yan o. Yung sa ano ang agisan ng tubig. Pag nabarahin niya, mahirap ano niya, nasa loob yan. Ayan.
That seems to have done the trick.
Pag napasukan, ha?
Descendo!
Bubog yan. Sabi mo, huwag tatanggalin niya pag nabarahan ng balat ng ano yan. Kaya po napakahirap tanggalin niya.
Revelio!
Nakagaling sa loob yan eh. Lalabas yan. Lalabas siya pag ano.
This castle will never cease to surprise me. Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Bakit magbara?
Expelliarmus! Descendo! Levioso! Going to have to get past this.
Kain ako, kain ako.
Levioso!
Ano ka pa? Siguro pa? Kain ako. Ito, nakalagyo siya. Ayaw mo pala ko eh.
Malive na ako ito.
Tungod ka doon nila. Kaya ako nilisan. Kaya ko.
Ha?
Kaya.
Ano pa naman ako? Pag may sorry na. Ito, pwede lang pala ulit.
Levioso!
Oo, simple sa mga drop. Ay, wag na ka na. Iabot ko na sa'yo. Lumabas ako.
Reparo! Levioso! Reparo!
Kain niya ako.
Revelio!
Lumunat yun.
Levioso! Caporso! Descendo!
Patayin nyo maaga ko. Isabi.
Arresto momentum. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Reparo. One more to go and I'll make it across. Levioso. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Aha. Got it. Revelio. This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate. Incendio! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Revelio.
Abana Cadabra.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Revelio.
If someone wouldn't mind letting me know.
Goodness, look how fast they're going.
Hello again. Were you able to get the Honeydukes?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Hello, Gareth.
You got them!
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whizbeer.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I actually have some moon.
Oh, thank you.
I'll keep an eye out.
You are to be...
My family loves them.
What the fuck?
You should see...
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure?
Levioso, Reparo.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Accio. There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
Really?
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Oh, always a joy.
Oh, oh, oh.
Not sure why she'd fuss so much. It was only one page in a book.
I never fall down.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Fucking cat.
Revelio. Accio! Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my...
Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Accio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso.
The Daedalian keys!
Revelio.
Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open...
Hello, more.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead. Revelio.
I've always said that.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Well, that didn't work. Got it. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
May chocolate pa ma? Wala na?
Ipapa mo na yun, ikaw. Kailan kaya yung gabi?
Were you able
Siya
to
lang ang
follow one
kinain
of
ko
the
kagabi.
Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key and...
Brilliant. I call them house chests. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prizes
Revelio.
were something grand.
I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest.
Yan.
Yung mga best friend kong kumakagat sa akin.
Ano, alcohol oh.
Mas ano,
Sige, mano yan. Baka wala infection rin.
nakaraan.
Sige, bahala ka.
Revelio.
Lakad-lakad ka, nakakahilo ka.
Revelio.
Yung ilaw niya dyan.
Ma, rinig ka sa mic. Dun, dun, na, na, na. The fuck?
This must be mine. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most...
Revelio.
Yo. The fuck?
What are you up to now?
I wish Hogwarts would the Count of the Sun animation. They do it right.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Revelio.
If it didn't involve so much dung.
Not a day goes by.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
One never knows.
Hello! Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Ovid.
If something threatens me, first thing I can't is potato.
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Just because you know.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to
Revelio.
lose.
Descendo. What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Revelio. Descendo. Revelio.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
Off on another adventure.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please.
Fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Revelio. It's sealed. Oh, curious. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
Descendo! Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Protego. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Leviosa. Revelio.
Paano kunin yun?
Accio. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio.
Tingnan natin to. Ah, okay.
Revelio. Lumos. Merlin's beard. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Fucking hell.
Descendo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Suddenly persistent. Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Arresto momentum. Descendo! Revelio! Descendo! Arresto momentum. Confringo! Revelio. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Reparo. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo. Reparo. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Depulso. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Depulso. Down I go. No other way. Depulso. Revelio. Levioso. Depulso. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Levioso. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Oh! Descender. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Defendo. Descender. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Descendo. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Defendo. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Caporzo. Lumos. Caporzo. Lumos. Depulso. This looks even more complex. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. Caporzo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Confringo. Lumos. 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 Revelio. Depulso. Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform.
Ay.
That must be it.
Kamu ka na.
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Depulso.
Teka lang. So, pag inikot ko to,
Arresto momentum. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Depulso. I need to bring moths to the door. Lumos. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos.
okay, tama ako. Taasan ko pa.
Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Depulso.
Mabilis ako.
Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Arresto momentum.
Hirap.
Lumos. Devolso. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Lumos.
Ano to? Wala nga. Fuck, tama ako.
Devolso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Devolso. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok, the dead Ashwinder. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. There they are. The Ashwinders.
Explosos!
Confringo.
Hey, for you! Was that meant to be an attack? You've made it.
Confringo. Arresto and Spindo. Descendo. Revelio.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulsion! Stupid! Might wanna look up. Descender! Arresto momentum. Expulsion! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
Oh, try not to make it...
Redacto! Predictable!
Defender! Confringo!
Now you know!
Descendo! Arresto momentum.
Is that the best you can do? Redacto!
You don't!
To regret that. Had enough?
Defendo!
That's just the beginning.
Arresto momentum. I did it! And then Revelio. Revelio. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
I have you! What do you think you're doing? Marvelous!
Arresto Nintendo!
You dare slay one of my own! No.
Revelio. Confringo. Descendo.
My bite is
Window. Arresto momentum. Descendo. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Revelio.
The fuck?
Revelio.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. It enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh shit.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near. Class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the knee, just as you did with Jerry. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Pakainin ko muna to, syempre. Diba?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
Professor.
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. pleasant surprise.
Dun, 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 dun.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Ano kaya papakita niya? Baka beast.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Oh shit. Oh.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Pinalaglag yan. Si ate nga na ganun yan eh. Na naghila-hila.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Okay guys, and live ko ito. Just like, share, comment, subscribe for more good content. Bye.